Welcome back to News 3 Today. He's an accomplished Grammy-nominated music educator, record producer, and digital creator. At a young age, Tyron Twiz Williams discovered his gifts, and now he is sharing his knowledge with the world. He joins us now with more. Thank you so much for being here today. First and foremost, I want to say that you were born and raised here in Savannah, and we are so very proud of you.
Thank you.
So let's start off by talking about your calling.
Yes.
Which you discovered when you were what, 12 years old?
Yeah, about 12.
Okay.
12 years old. You know, we always listen to music and everything like that, but I kind of embraced it, like actually playing and creating the music, because I started off doing piano, and then after doing piano, I started getting into the beat machines and things of that nature. And this is back when we had tapes, like, you know, we're in the middle between tapes.
You're telling your
CD
age, but go ahead.
Yeah, it's between tapes and CD players. And what I would do is, my grandma bought me a karaoke machine, but I didn't have any tapes to record. So unfortunately, I would just use her Shirley Caesar tapes. And
Not the Queen.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And so I got in trouble, but it was a good thing, because when she listened to it, she was like, "How did you get this on my tapes?" And you know, I showed her. Back in the day, you used to go ball up the little tissue balls and put them in the tape and record over them. So she was like, "Okay, instead of getting in trouble, I'm gonna invest in you." And so she bought me my first computer, set up with my microphone and stuff, and I would just record in the extra room we had, and that started a passion.
Fast forward to today. You're now in New York City with your family. You've been there for a couple of years, working at a charter school.
Yes. It's amazing. The big thing about charter schools, they kind of allow you free range to not necessarily be held by a certain type of curriculum and stuff like that. So they've given me the reins to create my own curriculum from scratch. So what I teach the students in my classes literally comes straight from me. And that's an opportunity that is so blessing to do. And we have a recording studio inside of our classroom. So they don't have to go anywhere else. They literally create their beats, their creations, and they go into the room, and then they start like recording like a professional setting. So
and really through this curriculum, you started your music industry podcast called 5 Minutes of Twizdom.
Yes, yes. 5 Minutes of Twizdom is something that I started not even knowing that there was a necessity for it. So like people are like, "Oh man, you should teach people outside of school, man. You're such a good teacher and stuff like that." I never thought of myself as a good teacher. I'm just very passionate about what I do. And then once I saw people start requesting certain things, "Hey, you should do a video on this. You should do a video on that." And so I just started doing it. And next thing you know, 1,200 subscribers later, I'm like, whoa, this is like amazing. So it's amazing how the dots connect when you just dive into your passion.
And here's the good news for people who are watching. This summer, you are launching a monthly webinar series.
Yes, absolutely. We're doing the 5 Minutes of Twizdom monthly webinar series for music creators. If you want to learn how to mix, master, create beats, how to promote yourself as an artist and things of that nature, this is something I'm doing and giving back. You can register on my website, certifiedbangers.com, or you go on Eventbrite and just look for Certified Banger Productions, and we have those dates up there for you to register. This is the catch though. It's free.
See, and another thing that's free, and we have about 30 seconds, is that you have an ebook called How to Collect All Music Royalties.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is another way to give back to these artists that are just inspiring. And a lot of times people, you hear it all the time, that people, they love doing music, but they don't understand the music business side of it, and they're missing out on opportunities to get paid doing something they love to do. So I just simply take general information and give it back to everybody, and just a way for them to acknowledge themselves.
Okay, we're running out of time.
Okay.
We are out of time, but one more question.
Sure.
What about that Grammy though? That Grammy nomination?
God is so awesome, man. So really quickly, that is an opportunity that as a music educator, which I didn't know that you could get one, is just how you influence the music industry. And I made it to the quarterfinals. So I was one way from making it to the last, but just the opportunity to have that and be nominated for that is grateful 2 times.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. All the best to you, and then when you come back to town, you have to catch us up on everything.
Of course,
all right?
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you. Stay with us. We'll be back with a final check of your forecast.